Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing and installing the Panasonic V770. Hey guys, this is AJ the CEO. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, thanks for stopping by. And on this channel we do tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds on tech that you can use to modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I did a tour in this video up here of my church and just talked about how we put everything together. And as time has gone on, we're looking to upgrade our cameras because I'm more into, I want to have the image quality be the same across all cameras. And we started out with some handy cams that were donated, and we've moved up to a few years ago to the Canon G20s, which are not available anymore. It is noticeable when we go between the Canon and the handy cams because they just don't have the same image quality. So after doing a bunch of reviews, a lot of people said that this has some good image quality, and so this is one of the cameras I picked up to donate to the media ministry at my church to replace one of the cameras, the handy cams, and that handy cam is actually going to be moved over to our chapel, so it's for dual purposes. So let's go ahead and open this up and let's see what's inside of this. All right, so let's see what's in here. So of course we got the camera, old manuals and stuff. A HDMI cable, USB cable, USB power block. I hope that's not the power that's used. A hot shoe. Battery. And yeah, it looks like this is a power cable for USB here. Alright, so we got this. Our battery. That's a tiny battery. HDMI cable. Like I said, the hot shoe, I don't think I'm going to be using that. USB cable. I wish I had known it would have came with this, because then I could have downgraded on something else that I purchased, but I will switch out something for that. And the power block. Alright, let's go open up the camera here. Alright, pretty straightforward. In the camera, like I said, this is mainly, okay, so we have the SD card slot that's right here on the bottom. That's kind of weird. We have our connections here for USB, HDMI, AV, and mic. And we've got our buttons over here, power, all this other stuff. Zoom in, out, camera. Camera button here. Power right there. Headphone jack right here. And that's pretty much it. But like I said, I'm using this as a replacement for the handy cam that is connected to our original ATEM Television Studio. So as usual, I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up to my current system. And this is what I was saying before. Because of our current setup, we always switch everything over from HDMI to SDI for our setup. So I got this one, and this actually came with a power supply, which I technically didn't need. I could have used this and just a regular power block, like a USB charger for your phone for this other end, and that would be good enough for this. So my setup that I'm using with this camera uses this but without the power brick. So I may keep the power brick myself. Oh, now that I think about it, nah, I'm gonna install the power brick at church with this, so I'll keep it the same. So this is just an extra cable to use. I'll use it for something else. And I don't think I've never bought one with the power block. Now that I think of it, I don't believe. No, yes I did. I used that with the SDI to HDMI. I bought one when I recently changed this at my church. So that is true. I haven't bought the power block version of this. I bought the opposite. So and I'm actually gonna hook up extra HDMI cable. I mean HD SDI cable, if I can speak. And I'll hook that into my setup right now so we can get all that stuff done. So same little pamphlet, it's always in here. Get that out of here. Power brick. Here's the adapter. And here are all the other adapters, which I don't need except for one. Alright, so we get that set up. I'm gonna keep this because I don't need that long of a cable. So we've got power, HDMI. I guess I will need to unplug this, unwrap this so that I can actually plug this in. Alright, we got that. This is a super long HDMI cable, which I like. Alright, so let's get everything else set up here. I'm wondering if I can use one of my SD cards for this. Now I'll record on this while I'm doing this, so we can see the quality from here. So that shoe adapter would go right here, so you could always hook up a mic or something like that, but in my setup we don't need this, so I'll set that aside. And we got our power right here. HDMI. And this is USB, so you know what, I'm gonna hook all this up to my computer since I don't have a long enough cable to reach an outlet right now. Plug that in right there. And I knew we'd get a use out of this. Alright. Obviously with that sound we got power, so let's make sure we can get anything on here. So let's go ahead and hit the power button here. Cool. Alright, so let's go through this setup. Alright, so what else do we have? I don't need to format media demo mode, definitely off, because we want a clean display so that when we exit out of everything, we have a clean picture. Record setup. Not that we're going to be recording from here. Let's do that. Guidelines. No, not needed. good. We'll turn that off. Mic setup honestly is not really needed because we're not capturing any audio from the mic. We're using the house sound for that. And that's it. So that's it. Pretty good quality in comparison to how my other stuff was, but the test is actually going to be when we put this in place at church. But I think in comparison to the handy cams, this is going to be a good upgrade. So like I said, I have my setup here. We have the so backlight on. Wow, might need to adjust that. But oh, okay, I'm getting a date on here, so I need to turn it off. You see my laundry over there. Let's go back here to the menu, and we want to turn off backlight. Maybe it's under picture, no, record setup, frame, turn that off, video light auto, yeah, we want to turn that off. Alright, so let's see if I can blind it again this time. Alright, so does the image change? Alright, so either way, I think this is good. This is going to be a step up compared to what we had originally. So really straightforward. I'm happy with this. In comparison, this is a good upgrade to some cameras that we had in place in 2012. So we've moved forward. Now for extra, I got this one on sale, which I'll have a link in the description for where I got this from. Affiliate codes are there, so you don't be surprised. But for maybe, even if I got this at original price, $100 more would have gave me the 4K version, which would give me a lot longer life if I decided to go on that path. But I know my church, we're just at 1080p. We're not going to 4K anytime soon, so this is fine. So I would really like to get one more of these to replace another stationary camera, but I'm gonna put this in place tomorrow and I'll see how this works. I hope y'all like this type of content, guys. If so, make sure you hit that like button, consider subscribing, and also hit that bell notification. That way you do not miss out on any new videos that we have here. This is AJ, and we will see you on the next video. Later.